Hello everyone, Kirby here, but you can call me KV. And welcome to... Kirby's Dream Land. You know, it's kind of interesting. I've been doing content on YouTube, consistently at least, for the last 10 years, and I never Let's Played the original Kirby game. Originally called Hoshino Kabi, it was released in 1992 for the Game Boy on April 27th in Japan and August 2nd in the US, I believe. Future me, you can quote me, you can correct me on that if you prefer. But this game is super adorable. Oh, oops. And I love Kirby. So it's not a very long game either from what I remember, so we're gonna go and just begin the game. Kirby's Dream Land is a very, very simple game. You just pretty much, you get to the title screen immediately, and then you just press start. I was pressing A, wrong button. Then you press start, and then it just starts. So stage 1, Green Greens. The most iconic song of all of Kirby is Green Greens. Listen to this song. So as I was saying, Kirby's Dream Land was released on the Game Boy in 1992. It was a very simple game, meant for all players to be able to enjoy and play. In the game, Kirby can jump, he can inhale enemies, he can spit them back out, he can also swallow them, doesn't do anything, but he can do that if you so prefer. And a huge thing that was very important is that if you hold the up button, Kirby can fly, making a lot of hazards pretty trivial, making it a very easy breeze for newcomers to game. So that's just be youngins, it could be oldins too, it could be anyone. Kirby is a series that is meant for everyone, and I really appreciate this approach with the original game. Now we do have a score bar, we have some lives and whatnot, but I think we'll be fine. We're not going to have to worry about them too much. And also, if you know how to read, this says in. Kind of wonder what it says in the Japanese version. In here, we have some two beverages here. These are pep brews. They're not going to do much for us right now, but if we were down damage, they restore 2 health. Thanks, pep brews. This is a Cappy. Say hello to Cappy. They hide behind their mushroom outer shells, but then... Oh, or I just swallowed them whole. Sure. And up there we had some Bronto birds. I forget the name of this enemy, sorry. Well, D, Papa Rose Jr. This Flappy. I think it is a bird, but the way I've always seen it, I've always seen it incorrectly, but I think it's supposed to be like a little chick. Because I always thought like it had like these weird like long arms that stuck out when it jumped up, but those are clearly wings, so kid me very much did not understand things. I do love the backgrounds here. I never know what these things are. Like, these things show up in every Kirby game. These like these weird like wireframe paperclip like things. They're really cool. I like them. I don't know what they are, but I like them. Anywho's, over here we have a Warp Star. The Warp Star is Kirby's preferred method of travel. According to the English instruction booklet, Kirby was not originally from Dreamland. He was from another part of the planet Popstar, which he lives on, but that was not really explained to in a future Kirby game, so don't worry about that part. He came to Dreamland because King DDD, being a greedy little jerk, decided to steal all of the land's food because he was hungry, and also steal the 5 sparkling stars that shined in the sky. Why? I don't know. But anyways, Kirby came over on a Warp Star and was like, hey, I can help. Kirby can talk. I think a lot of people miss that. Kirby can actually talk. He is capable of full sentience and sentences. He is not baby. He is just very baby-coded, which is fine. Here we have our first mini-boss of Poppy Bros Sr. You know he's senior because he's the bigger one. He throws some bombs at us. He tries to jump over the bombs, but if we just spit the bombs back out at him, easy peasy. Contrary to popular belief, Kirby did not actually start with his trademark copy ability. That sounds kind of redundant, but In the first game, all he can do is inhale, swallow, and spit things back out. He did not get this ability to copy enemies' abilities until his second game, which came out the year after this one, in Kirby's Adventure. And I just like Green Greens. It's such a good song. I mean, if you've played any Kirby game, you've probably heard this motif. Green Greens is in almost every Kirby game at some point or another. And hey, look, another indoor. Let's go in. Hello, Cappy. That Cappy wasn't wearing its outer mushroom coat. Call it that. And now that I'm actually looking at the sprite, like, truly properly, I always thought these are sheep. No, this is like a big polar bear-like enemy. It's wearing a little funky visor. I thought it was a sheep. Well, kid me, it's fine. You can think of whatever it is you want it to think it is. Because sometimes, you know, when you're a kid, you just enjoy what you enjoy, and you know, you don't really care. And then you get into your teenage years when everyone starts having opinions, and then, point is, embrace your inner child and just and have fun like that. I don't know why people just can't have fun for the things they like and not be a complete butt about them sometimes, you know? Right, Kirby? Yeah. See? Oh, you're adorable. Well, oh, but then, earlier we ate a Maxim tomato. It did not respond. Kind of like it, because the Wildly bumped into me. Oh well. What's down here? Dancing! Okay. Something's kind of bothering me, though. I don't know what it is. Something's just kind of bothering me. Like, this is Kirby's Dream Land. I don't know, something's just... Yeah, it's fine. We go another door. I'll buy Green Green's music. Because the stages aren't very... Actually, I'm curious. Can I go up here? Oh, no, that's not a platform? Sad. Stages in Kirby's Dream Land aren't very long. We're at our first boss already, Wispy Woods. Wispy Woods is going to have apples fall, and then we're just going to keep spitting them back at Wispy. Sometimes Wispy will spit at us with puffs of air. And which direction they go is anyone's question. Let's see. Those ones down. I just want to listen to the music a little bit. This is fine. It's fine. And actually, okay. Oh, I miss. Oh, Snapples. Okay, go away. Okay. That's the sparkling star. And that's what we need to beat the level, but... You know, something's off. I own multiple copies of Kirby's Dream Land 1 throughout various means, like Virtual Console, NSO, and that kind of stuff, and I don't think I'm playing the right one. So, you know what? I'm... just a second. I'm gonna switch to what should be the correct Kirby's Dream Land 1, so I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, so this is the right one. So this is Kirby's Dream Land 1. It was originally released. My apologies. It was released on the Game Boy in 1993, not 1992. Sorry about that. But yeah, this looks right. The music was in the wrong key in that last one. So. And also, contrary to popular belief, did you know that there was actually color capabilities on the Game Boy? The original Game Boy? Very, very minor. They could only do the color pink, but it worked out perfectly for Kirby, so that's why Kirby gets to be pink in this game, which I think is a very nice touch. I don't know what that normal thing in the bottom means. I think it just means normal game. But yeah, just like before, all Kirby can do in this game is jump, fly, and inhale enemies. Hey, Wild D's, those chick things that I thought weren't chicks for some reason as a kid, because I was silly. I guess they can also do the color orange. Pink's close to orange, so I guess that makes sense as to why they can do that color. But yeah, Green Greens, classic Kirby stage. That door looks a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm probably just imagining things. Yeah, and there's Poppy Bros Jr. Everything is great. He's so adorable. Anywho's, Kirby's Dream Land, not a very long game, as I said before. All I need to do is get to the end of each stage and then fight the boss that's there. So we're already towards our first boss. This is where Wispy Woods should have been. This is... Broom Hatter's not in Green Greens. Broom Hatter's in the next... Well, it's still playing the Green Greens music, so this is still... Ow! This is still Green Greens, I guess. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. It's fine. I don't... Okay, well, there's one up. Gives you extra life. And the Maximum Tomato, I didn't actually use this properly in the last iteration of the game I was playing, but now we're playing the right one. I can actually use it properly. I mean, not that I couldn't use it properly before, it's just like I ate it too soon. And this is... Well, the palm trees are green, so I guess that would make sense. But Squishy's not in the green stage, last I checked. Yeah, these squid enemies are called squishies, and then there's those fish enemies down there called blippers. Okay, did I pick the wrong Kirby's Dream Land again? No. This is Green Greens. This is Green Greens. Yeah, Kirby's Dream Land, 1993, Game Boy. The special technology that a lot of people didn't know about, but the original Game Boy having color capabilities, that's how they were able to make the Game Boy Color. Okay, well, anyways, so the original Kirby Dream Land was directed by Masahiro Sakurai in his directorial debut. He actually joined HAL at the age of 19 in 1989, when this is one of his first projects, and I don't... Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. And, yeah, with this game coming out in 1993, so he worked about 4 years on his first project, and this is the end results, and honestly, good on him. Like, Sakurai, I know, can be infamous in some regards, but I think he also has, like, the best mindset for when it comes to game design. And I thought that this was, especially for the power team of him and his boss at the time, HAL Labs, which would have been Satoru Iwata, really shone through, shines, close enough, in terms of just making a game that anyone can play. Because, like, again, like, this is very simple, very easy. We're almost at the end of the stage, I think. Wait, why is that red? Wait, how is that? Okay. I think we're pushing with the red here. Well, anyways, yeah, so Sakurai would go on to direct many of the Kirby games. He didn't direct all of them, mind you, but he did direct quite a few before he left HAL in 2004. That sounds right. And then this is... There should be a boss at the end of the stage, though. Where... That's... Okay, you know what looks out of place? The moon looks out of place. Below the moon looks out of place. Okay. Well. I'll take the one up, I guess. Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about Iwata and Masahiro Sakurai, because, like, again, great dudes, and yeah, just I love the Kirby games, and he's so adorable. And did you know that Kirby was originally a placeholder character? He wasn't supposed to be the main star of Kirby's Dream Land. But they loved him so much that they made him the main character, because he was originally a placeholder. They're going to make something better later, but they grew attached to the placeholder. And that's why they were able to power up the Game Boy to be color. Actually, I'm looking some stuff up right now. Game Boy Color came out after Game Boy Light, and there's no indication that there was actual color on the Game Boy. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Oh, I was using my Game Genie. Okay, that's not the right version of Kirby's Dream Land. All right, well, I'll get the right version. Just a second. Okay, stage 1, green greens. There we go. Found it. Okay. So, my apologies. Those games I had earlier, well, one was a Game Genie one, but it was actually, I was using a Game Genie from a bootleg. Kirby's Dream Land was never on the Game Boy. Sorry, that was incorrect. Kirby's Dream Land actually first came out in roughly, I would say, 1995 on the Super Nintendo. And Kirby's always had his copy abilities. He's always had the ability to copy other enemies, like we have the beam ability here. And they're pretty advanced for the time, which I think is pretty cool. So Kirby actually can inhale his enemies, use their abilities, and whatnot. And then we're going to go through the stage of green greens. I do kind of miss that, I mean, that was part of the bootleg, I guess. So yeah, there was the inn on top of the door here. I did like that. But, oh, and there's not 2 pep brews in here, just a Maximum Tomato. So I guess we'll deal with that. I don't really feel this way. Right, because of the Super Nintendo, they wanted to incorporate 2 players, but I'm not going to use that, so... I'm just going to do this the way we were doing the other ones, because this feels right. Where we just jump around and spit the enemies out. I mean, it's not right, because he never had that ability in the first place. But well, I mean, he did, but he always had the ability to copy enemies. So here's Poppy Bros. Senior. Yeah, that bootleg I was playing... Well, okay, no, it was... Well, the bootleg had Poppy Bros... Whatever. Anywho's... during development, they actually were thinking about making Kirby yellow, which was a request from Shigeru Miyamoto. However, Sakurai wanted Kirby to be pink. And Sakurai ran out because it was his creation at the end of the day. And he also had the backing from Satoru Iwata, because, you know, they all worked at HAL and everything, and yeah, there's that thing, remember I said that looked like a sheep? Yeah, that was just the sprite work in the bootleg really couldn't show that off as like a polar bear like enemy. Yeah, we're gonna throw bombs. It's probably not the best thing to be doing. And actually, I probably should just, you know, abandon this. No, not like that. Not like that. No, get out of here. Okay, and also, did you know you can inhale from inside the walls? It's pretty cool thing you can do. And then, one-ups. Yeah, they actually have Kirby's face on them now. I guess that was another limitation of the bootleg, since it was on the Game Boy and everything. Yeah, well, is there anything else interesting to say about... well, yeah, cause they want Miyamoto wanted to be yellow, Sakurai wanted to be pink, Sakurai went out. And, honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Kirby looks adorable in pink, so I think that works out just dandy. Now, as you remember, when we were playing that bootleg version of Green Greens the first time, this is actually where the boss is. So we have to say goodbye to the Green Greens music. And our first boss is Wispy Woods. Wispy Woods will become a staple of the Kirby franchise, usually being the first boss that you would fight in almost every Kirby game. I don't remember him being that weak, though. And yeah, the story of the game is that King Dedede stole all of the land's food and also the sparkling stars, and he gave the sparkling stars to like his subordinates. I guess the entire woods is one of his subordinates, but I'm sorry, just no, no, no. This isn't it. This isn't Kirby Streamland. This is something else. This is a different Kirby game. This is an actual Kirby game, but it's not. It's not Kirby's Dream Lands. So okay, sorry. Give me a sec. Gonna go get that real Kirby's Dream Land. Okay, Green Greens, level 1 of Kirby's Dream Land. Now, the other one is actually a Kirby game, but Kirby's Dream Land, as far as I recall now, was not actually the first game in the series. Because that was on the Super Nintendo, and Kirby's Dream Land was originally released on the Game Boy Advance. And also, Kirby loves cake, which is adorable. Oh, you eat the thought cake! That's adorable. Okay. So, he has the ability to jump, fly, we can fly really high, and yeah, Kirby's always had the ability to inhale enemies and take their powers. Kirby's Dream Land, from what I recall, was actually in a bit of a development crisis, because they wanted to make that game first originally on the Game Boy, but instead they had to pivot because Super Nintendo was coming out and it just seemed more plausible and more effective to make a game on Super Nintendo, so they went for that. While the original project for Kirby's Dream Land got basically put on the back burner and was not released on the Game Boy until the Game Boy Advance in 2001, which is what we're playing here. So yeah, that other Kirby game came out first, now that I'm remembering of it. I don't know what this is for. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, Sakurai worked on this game, Iwata was the producer. It was definitely an interesting time because, from what I recall, Sakurai was really pushing this Kirby character. And Iwata eventually got kind of busy with what was going on with him because he would eventually... Oh, there's bubbles in this game. That's cute. I don't want those. But Iwata was being recruited to become the next president of Nintendo, so he was kind of getting busy, so basically he just went, hey Sakurai, you can make whatever you want, and so Sakurai made Kirby's Dream Land. And the fact that that other game, that Kirby Super Nintendo game came first, and the original project that he wanted to do didn't come until the Game Boy Advance, may have been part of the reason why Sakurai didn't stay at HAL. I don't know what this enemy is, and this isn't really green anymore, but this is Kirby's Dream Land, so I'm okay. I mean, if here, okay, tell you what, if I beat this mini boss, whatever it is, it's definitely not Poppy Rose Senior, that's for sure. Then I will we'll hear the music, and if it's still green greens, then we know it's green greens. It's the first level of Kirby. Not the first Kirby game, but the first level. Okay. Cool. And, Animal. So, Sakurai was also a huge fan of the Muppets, and wanted to give Kirby an ability that turned him into Animal from the Muppets, but due to copyright problems, because the Henson Company was getting ready to sell the Muppets to Disney at the time, they couldn't do that, so they went for the next best thing, which was an actual, like, burrowing animal. Let's see, we can, like, yeah, we can drill into the ground, we can take that. That should have healed us. Okay, so Sakurai was an incredible game developer, and he was able to utilize games in ways that people still haven't been able to figure out yet. So, a secret hidden thing in this game is that if you can imagine the Maxim Tomato in Kirby, it'll just happen. So let me try that. Okay, so I want to heal Kirby. We picked up that Maxim Tomato. It didn't work, so I want it to work, though. So all I have to do is just think really hard on it, And and no. Okay, think really hard on it. There we go. Okay. So it was a bit of an advanced thing, and it seemed kind of controversial at the time too, because you know we don't want video games messing with the minds of the youngins. But Sakurai knew that the youngins were smart and they could figure it out, and it wouldn't affect them badly in any way. So, you know, good on you, Sakurai. I can understand why you left Hal, though, because they just didn't see the vision that you were putting down there. Actually, wait a minute. Sakurai never developed that. He... Wasn't that, like, a Capcom employee that suggested that idea? Capcom didn't work on any Kirby games, did they? I don't think this is Kirby's Dream Lands. I'm sorry. I know we've been over, like, a few of these already. And I keep pulling up the wrong one, but okay. Trust me. I will find the right one. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna take another break here, but we're gonna get the right Kirby's Dream Lands. Oh, okay, there's the problem. Okay, I found it. Here is Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy Advance. Now, I got things mixed up here. So, Green Greens is actually the name of the stage that we were just on in that previous game, but that was a different Kirby game for the Game Boy Advance that came out in like 2004. That was the Capcom developed one. This is the one that Sakurai actually directed, the one for the Game Boy Advance 2001. But Green Greens was not actually the name of the stage. It was Purple Plants. So now that we have that out of the way, we can actually play the game proper. So apologies for that. I do really like these backgrounds, though. These are really cool looking. That guy kind of scares me, if I'm being quite honest. It's like Sakurai saw the enemies that he made for that other game on Super Nintendo and went, no, what if we can make them even more deranged and crazy? And, you know, that's perfectly fine. Still miss the inn thing. I like when it had the little inn name on top of it. This guy has a sword. No, you don't. Go away. Now go and like, oh, I dropped a little peach. Wasn't that nice? Anyways, Kirby's really adorable in this game. I don't know why in the Capcom game they made the sprite smaller for him. The sprite is a nice plump size, and this makes it very easy to stand out. There's a tiger here instead of a polar bear, I guess. Sure. Look at the wild teeth! Look at how adorable they are as they jump around and everything. And as you can see in the back here, we have the titular purple plants. Let's go across the purple landscape. And yeah, Sakurai was the one to introduce the copy abilities, as we saw in the previous game on the Super Nintendo. I do like how they're a bit more streamlined. The hats look a lot nicer compared to the Super Nintendo one. I know it's the Game Boy Advance that's limited a bit more, but it still looks fairly nice. So I do appreciate that. Ow. Or is it in this door? Oh, well, there's Maxim Tomato, but there's also, like, a lot of death. I guess because they did the Kirby game on the Super Nintendo, Sakurai thought, okay, we don't need to make it a game for everyone to beat now. We need to make a game. It can be a little difficult. Kind of goes against Kirby's design philosophy, but considering that Sakurai would leave HAL Laboratories fairly shortly after this game, I can understand that he wanted to kind of leave a mark, especially on one of his own creations. So we'll take the Warp Star right here. Kind of interesting. It feels like it's a remix of that Super Nintendo game. Except for this. This is an elephant. It only has 2 legs. Are the ears its hands, or does it use the trunk? It's a very confusing time. Now, you may be wondering, I can't see Kirby's health bar. Does Kirby have a health bar? He does. But again, it's a patented Sakurai technology. Well, okay, now I guess Capcom was the one to use it, but Sakurai came up with the idea, and basically it was Kirby is as healthy or unhealthy as you desire him to be. So, if you want to be hardcore, like suplex, this is the suplex ability where you just run around and try to suplex things, I get. Oh, like that. There we go. But yeah, if you want to be hardcore, Kirby will die in one hit. If you think that, and if you don't want to think that, then Kirby is invincible, and we'll just take damage. Like, there's still got to be some penalty for running into enemies, obviously. You're not invincible. Yeah, this is nice. But yeah, I didn't grow up with this game particularly. Like, my first Kirby game was a different one. It was actually on the Game Boy. It wasn't on the Game Boy Advance. This was a little after my time in a way. But it wasn't, the one I played wasn't directed by Sakurai. So I guess my exposure to Kirby is not like the pure Sakurai Kirby experience, but I think to each their own. I think different directors can do great things, especially because in the modern day, the current series director is Shinya Kumazaki. And all the games that he's directed, or co-directed in the case of one of the most recent ones, from what I recall, those all turned out pretty great. So I trust the different directors and whatnot. So you may be wondering, well, what's the point of Maximum Tomato if you can just think about how much health Kirby has? And Maximum Tomato is for points. You don't see your points tallied until the very end of the game. So we're not going to see those for a bit. And that guy grabbed me. Okay, well, I'm done with this ability, actually. Nope, not that. Go away. We're just going to do this. I mean, it's not how we're supposed to do it because we have abilities, but it's just easier if I do it in the method of just inhaling things and spitting them back out. So, our first boss here is Wispy Woods. Now, Wispy Woods is actually purple. This is a common mistake. A lot of people assume Wispy Woods is green. That's just wrong. That's Wispy Woods' cousin, Twispy Woods. Wispy Woods is actually purple. And has a lot of Gordos, because again, Sakurai was like, hey man, I made the easy game already with that Super Nintendo one. I'm going to make this one hard. So thank you for that, Sakurai. I mean, it's still easy to play. But yeah, definitely amping up that difficulty a bit there. Oh, we can't eat the... Ow! Well then. Okay, now just a second, Purple? Okay, I need to look something up. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is green, greens, and why is there a spaceship here? What? Who are you? You're adorable, but who are you? What are you doing here? Can I? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's playing the green song, and like, he has the little things I thought were really cool in that bootleg game. Or was that? No, that was in the Super Nintendo one too, and that one's legitimate. This isn't right. Okay, so that whole thing with that, like, ship thing earlier, I don't know what that was about. Right. Okay, so I was doing the research, and Kirby's Dream Land is a bit of a misnomer. So Sakurai did want to make a game called Kirby's Dream Land, but he never got around to it during his time at HAL. But he did make some Kirby games. They just weren't Kirby's Dream Lands. They weren't Hoshi no Kabi. That was like Hoshi no Kabi something else. Like, he wanted to make Hoshi no Kabi, but they told him you can't do that at the time. And I think it's especially interesting because now that we're here on the actual Kirby's Dream Land, the idea Sakurai initially had in mind that he left for his successors to take up is that he wanted to make a map. He wanted the game to be a map simulator. He wanted kids to learn about maps, and so they would go to the different areas of the map as Kirby and learn about different things. Now you may be wondering, like, these are weird things, like Lollipop Land, Fine Fields. What does that mean? Well, in this map-based game, you would go around and check out what these different things were. These are basically flashcards, and you would use the flashcards to test your knowledge, and sometimes you get a little green beat because this was eventually made into a 3DS game. And on the 3DS, they were able to utilize the Street Pass feature, in which you could then test your knowledge against other Kirby players, Kirby's Dream Land players. So you'd be testing yourself on the knowledge of the map. Now you may be wondering, like, oh, aren't there more stages? No. So I was wrong. There were not more stages. There was just Green Greens. This entire area is called Green Green. So this entire big green beanstalk-like thing, this is Green Greens. And you're meant to go to all these different areas and do learning challenges. I'm not going to do them right now, partially because I'm starting to doubt myself that this is right, but also, I mean, they're learning challenges, so I guess that makes sense if I'm doubting, because, like, it's been a while since I've played it, okay? It's been a while since I've played the original Kirby's Dream Land. So, that's what they want us to do. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, look, Wild World. This is all questions about the world at large. Endless Explosions. It's all about questions of technology and stuff like that. And Royal Road is about royalty. Japan's emperor is a figurehead. I think that's answered in this world. So we have, so stage 1 was teachings about weapons of mass destruction, which, bit of an oddity there, but, you know, Sakurai didn't direct this one. Sakurai had left Hell by this point, but this is the blueprint he laid down. This one teaches about weather and nature, I guess. This teaches about the basic food groups, like fruits. This teaches about science and black holes. This teaches us about just the history of Kirby, but, like, the history of Kirby. Okay, hold on a moment. I'm sorry. Like, that whole spaceship thing threw me off. So I don't. This isn't Kirby's Dream Lands. Okay, just a moment. Just a moment.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so I figured it out. Oh, goodness. Okay, so here we are. Here's the original Kirby's Dream Lands. It was actually released on the GameCube, not the Game Boy Advance. That's my bad. And, well, I mentioned earlier, like, there's a story about how DED stole the food, and, like, you think you face DED at the end. No, actually, it is a kind of like a fighting game in regards to just beating up DED as you go along your adventure. So here we are in Green Greens. And here's the cliff where the warp star should be. It's not... well, actually, there it is! Okay. I may be, like, thinking, like, it looks like there's some color in here, and I don't... Wait, this isn't... Wait, we don't... We're not supposed to be here yet. Wait, actually, how do I have a hammer? Actually, can I... Yeah, can you stop that? Here, can I... Oh! I didn't know I could take DDD's hat. That's... You can hail bosses? I don't think that's something you're supposed to be able to... Okay. Well, no, please stop, DD. Okay, well, now we're... Okay, this looks kind of familiar to like that the Game Genie one I was playing. And then actually, yeah, here's an item, the super spicy curry. This is an item that actually shows up in Kirby's Dream Land. It's not supposed to be. Well, I guess it would be, but it's. I thought we were in green greens. Okay, well, there we go. And I'm glowing. Dede's also glowing. Why are we glowing? Okay, can we get back to green greens? Why are we here? No, leave me alone. I don't know what that does, and it kind of scares me if I'm being quite honest. Okay, well, it looks like the color on the Game Boy fixed itself. It was a bit too green. No, never mind. It's back being green. Okay, well, can we go to green greens, please? This isn't green greens. I don't... Game? What does that mean? Okay, well, we were missing a dance, but... Hold on a moment. This music's familiar. It's from a game Sakurai worked on. Oh, okay. Okay, no, it was on the GameCube and they kept it grayscale? Like, why would they do that? Like, what was the point? I'm getting things mixed up here. Okay. So, from what I recall, Kirby was a character that Sakurai had in mind for a long time. There was that Super Nintendo game, but maybe I just made that up. Maybe that game doesn't exist. Maybe that, like... So the first time I ever saw Kirby, now that I'm thinking about growing up, was in Super Smash Bros. And that's where this song that's playing is from. So I think what actually happened is that Sakurai had this cool character he wanted to use for a long time, and when he finally got assigned to the Smash Bros. Project, he just put him in as an Easter egg, as a character you could play as. And eventually that character will get his own series, but not until after the first Smash Bros. So that would explain why this game was on the GameCube. Although I don't think this is the right game. Huh. Okay. Here we are. Green? Is green? What is that? Get that off me. Get that off me. Okay, just... Could you stop having that be on me? Thank you. Okay. Greens. And there's this thing in the air. Okay. So this was a very late GameCube title, actually. Kirby's Dream Land. Again, it's something Sakurai wanted to do, but he didn't get to do in his time at HAL. So instead, someone else took over the reins, and they used that idea that the Capcom folks had, that Sakurai started, the whole, like, use your mind, and they really expanded upon it. So in this game, you don't use a controller whatsoever. You instead try to envision a rainbow. And you have a no. That's not how that works. You try to envision. Okay. Well, first you try to envision Kirby spinning, and you do that by just saying, "Hey, Kirby, can you spin, please? Can you spin, you adorable little guy?" And it works just fine. But now it wants you to envision. Actually, it still wants you to envision the spinning. That's how you defeat enemies. So you go, "Hey, Kirby, could you spin to that enemy and get rid of it for me?" And Kirby obliges. It's very revolutionary. It makes it easy for anyone to play. Now, there is, of course, the matter of ledges and stuff. And so there's a guide right here to tell you how we should do it. But, like, we can tell Kirby, hey, what if I thought there is a rainbow right here, and then he's rode up it? So you can do that. Like, so this is all, you use only your thoughts in this game to control Kirby, which I think is a revolutionary idea. This isn't green greens. This is... it's beautiful, but it's not green greens. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of giving up hope. I feel like I've been trying to find the right game, and I keep finding the wrong one. I don't know why that is, but I checked some things. Green Greens actually refers to the name of a train line. And that's the first stage of Kirby's Dream Land. Now, again, you might be like, I thought it was for the game. It wasn't for the Game Boy. It wasn't for the Game Boy. It was for... I don't even know what system we're playing now, to be quite honest. I just know Green Greens had a train. And I like trains. So it all works out. Wait. But this isn't the Green Greens music. I mean, at least Kirby looks adorable. I just want to find Green Greens. I'm trying to let's play Kirby's Dream Land. Come on! Okay, so according to my notes, Kirby's Dream Land was actually the first 3D Kirby game, not the first Kirby game, as I initially thought. And so, yeah, we get to move in full 3D in this game. I don't know what... I guess Hoshinokabi was the actual original name that Sakurai worked on, and Kirby's Dream Land's just like... it was like, there's a western branch of hell, I guess? And this is they did this game, I think? I don't know. Look, Green Greens, it's playing the song, the scenery is green, it's a score attack, similar to like what the old school games would have been, so I think we found it. Okay. So, Sakurai was the creator of Kirby, but he didn't work on this game. He did not work on Kirby's Dream Land. There was Hoshinokabi, which I think was on the Game Boy. And, hello? Waddle Dee? Just being adorable right there? I mean, okay. And then he worked on that Super Nintendo game, which was like Hoshinokabi, the greatest hits. And then, after that, he did stuff on the Nintendo 64, which was Smash Brothers, and then he helped with some of those Game Boy Advance games, I think. And, my memory's getting a bit foggy here. Okay. Well, whatever. We have it. Kirby's Dream Land for the Nintendo 3DS, I think we're playing on. Don't quote me on that. Released in April of some year to coincide with Kirby's anniversary, I think. Like, oh, you know what? Okay. You know, I think I know what it is. There was a game in the West called Kirby's Dream Land, but there was never a game in Japan called Kirby's Dream Land, and that's what I'm getting confused. I'm getting those confused. I was looking for the original Kirby's Dream Land. That was the Japanese one, not the English one. I think that's right. New record. Sure. Yeah, so this score attack, and at the end of Green Greens, we will fight Wispy Woods, because that's the first boss in most Kirby games, and it would be very silly for them to abandon tradition. So we'll man, Kirby can eat a lot in this game. Like, he doesn't have any copy abilities, to the best of my knowledge. I mean, by this point he would have had them, but maybe that was like, maybe it was like. Maybe he never had copy abilities in his very first game, but that wasn't Kirby's Dream Land. That was some other game that may have been Japan exclusive. I don't know. But maybe this is like a back to basics. Like, hey, this is his anniversary game. Kirby can only inhale and spit. No copy abilities. Which, you know, I guess that's fine. There's that polar bear enemy, like, again, that I always think I thought was a sheep. as a kid for some reason. Don't know how you'd get that mixed up, but I don't think that was a good score, but it's fine. It's fine. We found Kirby's Dream Land. Good enough. Alright. So, this should be the boss? Ow. Okay, well, don't get hit. That's a track score. You don't want that. Get rid of them. And then, I guess... These are Broom Hatters, by the way, and, you're not Wispy Woods. I mean, I did a lot of Low. I think I know where you're from, Low, but I don't... You're not... This is supposed to be a Wispy Woods boss fight. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Like some magical adventure you had at some point? Or okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, look. We beat that, but it should be... Wispy Woods should be the... Okay. Look, I'll figure it out. Just hang tight. Okay, so I thought, like, the last one, he was in 3D, but it wasn't meant to be a 3D game, and... what the... Okay, well, it's a side-scroller, Kirby's Dream Lands. This is really impressive, like, graphically for the Game Boy Cube? So, in Kirby's Dream Lands, we, do have abilities, and we can use a sword that looks like Link's hat, and it's playing the Green Greens music, so this is the right, and then we can X. What kind of controller is that? That's what I'm using, like... What controller am I using? What? Okay, so we oh, and then they become friends. Oh. That's adorable. I like that. Hold on, that wasn't... Because you're going after DDD, who stole all the food and the sparkling stars, so you find enemies that are wanting to join you in the quest, and you friend them. So, like, I'm gonna friend these Waddle Dees. Okay, I can't friend the Waddle Dees. Sir Kibble, that was kind of rude. Okay, I guess we can't. Why do I have 999 lives? What does the crown mean? Is this like... I don't... Like... Oh, no, that didn't mess... That didn't go off the tune. Okay, no, okay. Let me listen to the music clip. Okay, we'll keep going, Okay, let me just sing out the tune. Okay. No? Okay. No. Oh, no. There, it goes there now? That's... okay, make friend with fire. Okay, and then we can... Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. That interlude didn't... I'm not doing that. That's a bomb. That's dangerous. We're gonna walk nice and carefully along the path here. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da. There we go. Ba-ba-da, Ba ba da 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 da. Bum ba da bum ba ba da. There we go. There's the song. Okay. I just didn't recognize it. You know, that's fine. Okay. We got this is Green Greens. Okay. This is Green Greens. I don't know why there's so many bombs in Green Greens. I don't remember that. Also, I thought I played this game as a kid, and this game does not... Mr. Frosty? Mr. Frosty's not in Kirby's Dream Land. Mr. Frosty didn't become a character until Kirby's Adventure? I think? I don't... Mr. Frosty, get out of here. Get out of here. You're in the wrong game. You're in the wrong game. Get out of here. Okay, well, what if I throw, like, what if I did that? Like, that? Okay. Well, oh, is Kirby smiling, or, okay, I couldn't, like, it looks like he's smiling sometimes, but I can't tell, so, but, I don't, okay. Let me check the NSO. Because that will probably have the right game I'm looking for to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land. So, I am so sorry. We've been on this wild goose chase. I got it. Everything's under control. Just a second. Okay, so that previous one was like, it was close, but it wasn't right still. So, here we go. Okay, Green Greens. As you can see, it's green, and we got, why can you turn into a car? Not gonna question it, not gonna question it. This is Kirby's Dream Land. Originally released on, I have no idea. But in this game, Kirby actually doesn't have copy abilities. He can't even inhale. Like, he has instead this like string thing he uses, and he likes to bounce, turn into like a parachute and stuff, and collect gems. That sounds right. I mean, it sounds right as far as the music's concerned. But what is that? What is this? Oh, I stand corrected. He does have abilities in this game. He can make balls of knitting? Sure. Can I go down here? Can I go? Okay, wait, can turn this into a shovel. What? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Okay. I mean, but it has the Green Greens music. Like this is, and like, look at this very felt colored and what is this? Wispy Woods. Someone has carved the face of Wispy Woods onto this large tree. Wispy Woods is just the face? I thought he was the whole woods, hence the name. But okay, all right. We'll just keep going. You just gotta get through the first stage of Kirby's Dream Land. Oh, hey, there's Wispy Wood. Ow. I guess you lose all your gems. I guess they got the idea from Wario Land 2. I remember that being a game I played as a kid that was very kind of similar. But I remember I played this game as a... Did I play this game as a kid, or am I getting that mixed up with a different Kirby game? I thought I played Kirby's Dream Land as a kid. Okay, well, whatever. I can get these gems. They're very pretty. Kirby looks very adorable in this game, and this music's also very, very adorable. So, you know what? We'll roll with it. Everything's fine. No problems. No problems here. I don't know why, like, we get teleported into the background, but it's fine. It's just part of Kirby's Dream Land, and also you get a bronze medal, which is just dandy. And why is there a film reel here? Oh, it's an ability. Right, because he has those. Does this do anything? Oh, it's like it slices things with the film reel. I don't think I was going the right way. Apple table? Beware if you... Oh, who's allergic to apples? That's horrible. I'm sorry. Apples are really tasty. I'm sorry if you're allergic. Oh, I feel bad. So, like, Wispy Woods, like, throws apples. So, like, Wispy Woods can be very deadly to some people, which is, not good. So we gotta go teach him a lesson. Okay, so Kirby turned into a car earlier. Can I do that again? No, I'll do. Oh, there we go. Okay, he goes really fast when he turns into a car. I thought he turned into a car in a different game, though. I don't remember him turning into a car in Kirby's Dream Lands, but it's been a while. I mean, your nostalgia can really, really color your rose-tinted glasses into various shades of rose, or in this case, green, because I keep thinking we're going to greens, and then it's like it's wrong, but this time for sure, we got it right. Now, it is kind of weird that Kirby's like hollowed out, but I'm sure that was just like, it was probably like a limitation of the console at the time, you know? Nothing wrong with that, just how things are. And I mean, he's still pink, so we got the right color at least. Because that was the color that Sakurai wanted for him. I don't know if Sakurai worked on this game. I don't think he did. But maybe... Who are you? Why do you have... I don't want that. Who... There's like another Kirby guy here. Why are they here? Who are they? Alright, well, I'm gonna use this, sharp alien technology. So just go up the tree thing here, and we'll get rid of that. Remember, the guy thought it was a sheep. He's not a sheep. He's some kind of bear. Okay, so... Oh, whoa, goodness gracious. Okay, I lost my cutting thingy. I think that's it. Okay, well, you know, we'll just do that, and then we can do this. Oh, I thought that was one of the Gordo enemies, which are those spiky guys. They are not nice. Okay. But hey, we have gold medal, so maybe we can hold gold medal to the end of the stage, and we'll be good. So we just gotta, I guess, open this. What is that? I don't remember there being a mech in Kirby's Dream Land. There's a mech in another Kirby game, but not in Kirby's Dream Lands. But it is playing, like, this is the right music. Like this would be like if we had the spicy curry. This is the music that play with the spicy curry, which did come from Kirby's Dream Land, I think. So I'm so mad if I got the wrong game again. Okay, so no, get rid of the not sheep guys. Just keep collecting these, whatever these gems do. So destroy all these star. Oh no! You get out of here! You get out of here! Not sheep polar bear guy. Okay. Oh! They're throwing stuff at him. Like that brown bird's gonna fire a missile. It's a very violent brown bird. Okay, and then if we go here. Oh! Oh, okay, no, I got it. Okay, cool. No, you stay out of here. Stay away from me. You stay away from Kirby and his adorableness and his very interesting-looking mech thing. Oh, but this should be okay because is this like actually? Yeah, it's actually Wispy Woods. So here we go. We just fire at him. Like, we make sure we don't have those because those apples hurt. Because remember, if you're allergic, and I think the mech's allergic to the apples, so can't have the mech hit the apples. Okay, and then And then Wispy cries, and Wispy's sad, but, you know, it's fine, it's fine. And then we go... What was... What is... okay, it's... Who... Wait. Wait. This is Kirby's best friend? Bluffy. And, Bluffy was a character in Kirby's Dream Land who couldn't do much. He wasn't as strong as Kirby. And, wait. No. Because that's... Wasn't there a game that, like, the former Goemon devs were trying to make with this character called Prince Fluff? I think I'm mixing those up. Okay, well... I'm gonna go back to the basics. I'm gonna double check. Maybe the first Kirby's game, maybe Green Green's, the original Kirby's Dreamland Game Boy. I'll check. I'm gonna check one more time, okay? Okay. Sorry that the screen's black right now. It's fine, but I found it. It's on the NSO, Kirby's Dream Land. So I'm sorry we've been on so many detours, but here we go. The original Kirby's Dream Land that was released on the Game Boy in 1992, April 27th. That is, in fact, the correct date. There we go. Green Greens. I don't know why there's color on the Game Boy, but whatever. It's Green Greens. Like it's got the things. It's got that Game Boy feel. This yeah. Okay. So I've said a lot about this game already, but originally released on the Game Boy, Hoshino Kabi was the Japanese title. It was the first game directed by Masahiro Sakurai, who worked at HAL Laboratories at the time, under the tutelage of the great Satoru Iwata, who was the company president at the time. I think this is supposed to say "in" up here, but it's fine. Let's go in here. Inside are these little beverages here. These are pep brews. They heal a little bit of health. I thought Kirby had, like, pips of health in this game, but it's fine. It's Green Greens. It's fine. Okay. And yeah, the original Kirby's Dream Land, not a very long game, pretty easy to beat. It was meant to be a game for everyone to play and enjoy. And so with this, we're going to go, and this is where a Warp Star should be to take us to fight Poppy Bros Sr. Okay, well, maybe he's right here. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Let's go. Let's keep going through the stage. Okay. I mean, I have a Switch Pro controller in my hand, so I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch Online. But I guess this... Okay, what does this do? Oh. Okay. Can't believe the NSO lied to me! Okay, so the next game, this should be Kirby's Dream Land. If it's not, whatever. We're gonna end the episode off here. I'm so sorry. So let's just check. All right. Kirby's house. Okay. That's Green Green's music. So this is... Oh, hey, Ethelyn, how's it going? And yeah, and like the show is like the adventure Kirby's about to go on in Kirby's Dream. Wait, Alphalin? What are you doing here? You weren't in Kirby's Dreamlands, were you? Nope. You. You know what? I'm gonna take a nap. Whatever. I was kind of hoping that if I did that, that might have, like, you know, given me the right game, but it didn't. So, tell you what. We're gonna end the episode off here. I'm so sorry. Like, Kirby's Dream Land's not that long of a game. Like, so I don't know how... One of those games I played was Kirby's Dream Lands. I just don't remember which one. So, I'll figure it out. And next time, we will go to the second stage. That's not Green Greens. Green Greens is just, like, a very broad topic. So I guess, you know... I mean, it's a good thing I didn't like to go to Green Hill Zone or something like that. That would have been, like, completely wrong. So, tell you what, Alphalin. Let's take another nap. Let's think on this. We'll figure out where, Green Greens is. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't have if you don't want to. I really don't know why you would, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Kirby's Dream Land is available on some platform. I don't know which. This is a headache. So, just, I hope you all have a wonderfully great day. Kirby's gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna take a nap, and I'll figure this out next time, okay? Until the next one, ciao.